I call it, reinventing Marc for a lot of reasons, and it's so funny. This has happened in my life actually quite a few times. So reinvention in that the radio journey with WHUR is over. In less than 2 years, they made a decision to let us go, which was weird. Me and my lovely wife, Allison Seymour, one of the most popular personalities in the market. And I said this early on, if you can't win with Allison, then y'all doing something wrong. And I think I offended them, but it was true. I mean, I'm not talking about ratings. I'm talking about if you can't sell Allison Seymour in Washington, D.C., then something is wrong. And so something's very wrong. So they let us go. And that was, actually that was probably from a radio standpoint was my worst experience as a radio host, just from a standpoint of respect. And it was family, so it's funny because, like they say, family will do you differently than anybody else. And I just felt totally disrespected, and the how we were treated. It was just it was weird. I mean, not from a standpoint of, how we're getting talked to and that kind of stuff, but here we started this show. We didn't have an official launch of Allison and Marc in the afternoon. We didn't really have an official celebration to get the market excited. We didn't plug into the market and take advantage of it. Again, Allison's popularity, my skill set was always challenged by people who had less experience than me, which is everybody, because I've been doing it for 30 years, and I sounded like the old guy who's been doing it for 30 years when he's not getting respect. It just was a bad experience based on the potential, not bad people, just a bad experience. So that aspect of reinvention. So here I am again on the path of employment, expanding my company. I do have Marc Clarke Media, and so now it's time for me to really grow that. And then, of course, my weight, up and down all these years. And this journey is different because I'm going to do the sleeve. So I'm going to have the surgery. But before that, 7 months with a dietitian, getting my diet right. And I like the aspect that they do a full examination. They have you sit down with a psychiatrist. They take all your health issues, and then they also, of course, give you 7 months to not lose weight and to see if you can follow programs and if you are mentally ready. Because it's all about mental. It's not the surgery has nothing to do with the surgery is a surgery, but you have to make the decision to eat right. And I like the 7 months to get it together. And to be honest, even to decide too, am I gonna go all the way? Will that be enough? Because, I've lost and gained many times before. I've done every diet and I've lost on every diet because I know how to do that. It's the maintenance that we're talking about. So that's reinventing. And also our family. We got one, a sophomore in college, one gonna be a sophomore in high school, one a freshman at Fisk, and of course our oldest is at Hampton in a pandemic, trying to survive COVID, and in a time in history racially that America is going through things. And to be honest, I think it's growing pains and it's good. So that's what reinventing is. It'll include Allison, who has some changes going on in her life too. And it's going to be a great, exciting ride. And I've started this many times before, but this time I feel like it's going to be special. And I appreciate you checking us out, checking me out. Reinventing Marc Clarke.